Hi guys, this is part 5. So if you've watched any of this, you see I'm pretty much doing the same thing on both sides. This particular part, I'm going to show you how to fix this. I don't like that big space, and I don't want to put another whole branch there unless I absolutely have no choice. So with a piece of this scrap wire, I'm going to go through this one. And you have to be careful. You really, really do. It is an easy fix, but you don't want to break the whole leaf off, because then you've got to replace the whole branch. And that's a pain. I mean, it's doable. I've done it. It's in a playlist. Bring it all the way down. And now we're going to twist. But we want this to be a really tight twist without putting pressure on that, because that will break. We're using it to support something that it's not supposed to do. Oh, my bones are creaking. And I'm in a bad angle, but that's okay. Not okay. It don't look good. All right, now what we're going to do, these are the long wires, which is good because we're going to have to add to the whole project. I'll explain that in a minute. What we're going to do, I'm going to put, let's see how much space we have. I'm going to put a green 6mm bead on each of these 2 wires. Like that. And you really have to protect this. I'm going to put in a few twists. I'm holding everything right now. Like that. Now, we're going to add a leaf. The good news is you can fix it. The bad news is you got to be really careful, because you could like lose your whole branch and then have to do the whole branch. But I have done that. It's in a playlist. So if you're new here, I don't edit. I share all my mistakes, because if you do decide to use this as your craft, you're going to make mistakes. And it's frustrating when that jumped right off the wire. It gets very frustrating when you can't reach your hoop and you're 3/4 of the way done. I'll show you how to do it. Check out your playlists. I have made a tree and laced my branches with a different color wire, just to show you how to lace. I have broken a tree that I've made and shown you how to fix it, how to put a whole new section in. It's all there. I want you to be confident that if you decide to make this your craft, you're going to learn everything from that I know how to teach. I'll show you everything, but not if you can't see my hands. I'm just trying to pull the wires down through. This is the hard part. I'm in the wrong space. Yeah, see, we don't want to put any pressure on that. No tension. Okay. We want to go right here. I probably should have cut this wire. Pull them down one at a time. So much easier to do it when you're sitting down and it's on your lap. There you go. There's your section. Can you tell? No. You can't tell. Now what we're going to do is move that leaf. I'm going to bring these 2 wires up. I should cut them, but I don't want to cut them too short. I'd rather just there. a little tight, not a lot, because it's all on that one wire. Now, I'm going to wrap it over, cross it over the top. I'm going to pass it right back down, making sure you can see my hands. See what I mean? It is so hard to do it here, but I have to show you. Okay, now we're going to bring it back up. This is what's making all the noise. This right here. That's what I took into the other room so I could sit down and work on this. So basically, you've watched if you've watched the 4 parts. The first was putting the moon, the crystals all along the moon. That was fun. So now you know how to do that. And how to twist your tree. And how to connect them to a moon. Or to a different shape. Or whatever it is you want to do. And let's see. What else? Oh, I'm going to show you how to lengthen your branches. Nice and strong. Give that a little bend. I really don't need to. Still a little floppy. I'm hoping that this tightens up as I go. If not, I'll lace it and that'll help tighten it up. Well, I'm going to lace it anyway, just not around the moon. Okay, so there's one problem solved. We don't have that big space and it doesn't look bad. So that's this side. Now, what I want to show you. Okay, so we have 2 main limbs on each side. And we see about how much, maybe about, I don't know, depending on how we separate them. Can't move those. This could be a problem. Now we have just this much left. It's the same amount. So if I open it, where's my tape measure? Okay, 2 limbs, I have 2 here. Let's just see if it's accurate. About 5 inches. This one here is about 5 inches. So that'll bring us here. We still have more. So what we're going to do, I'm going to do it now with you, because I know it's going to happen. This one is too short. I'm going to show you how to add wire to make your branch, instead of having 2, going to have 4. It's like adding a whole new section. And this wire is way too long. I just don't know. Oh yeah, this is only going to there. So what I'm going to do, I'll take this wire. I usually do it as I'm beading. I don't know if I can do it without doing it as I bead. Okay. Yeah, we don't need all that. It's only going to there. Let's cut this in half. Okay. I'm going to take your 2 wires and we're going to make them 4. Take this wire, put it in half, go, you can do it from wherever you want. Oh, you really can't, you have to go to the end, unless you only want to make 1. I want to make 2. So this is why I always do it like as I'm beading. I don't know if it's going to work this way. Take 1 wire, like this. Oh. Yeah, I can't do it now. So what we'll do is we'll bead this one up. It's impossible to do it that way. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm going to put a leaf on here. Just twist that on. That's 4mm bicones. There are 3 of them. Now take these 2 wires. After a leaf, you have to twist, because if you just put beads, it doesn't look right. You try and see for yourself. You might like it that way, I don't know. I don't. Okay. Just trying to determine how long I want my stem of my leaf to be, because I can't move those. That's the only thing I don't like about this. It takes away my options. I can move these around and place them wherever I think they should be. Ooh. I have a mess and a half over here, oh my goodness. I don't like my space to be unorganized, and it is very, very unorganized right now, guys. I actually might leave the canisters pushed way back, so I do have more room for a bigger project. Plus I can put my beads and stuff over there. You can't see it, it's up against the wall. I'm afraid when I do this, I'm putting pressure on that right there. It is so hard to work on it from this position here. But I have to show you. Okay. I have to try and do something with my hands. I think I'm going to put them in my, it's a spa thing with the wax. I actually did a tutorial on it. It's really good. They used to do it when I had all my surgeries and triggers and all that, part of physical therapy. My hands have gotten really bad. And I haven't really cared enough to try and, you know, use the machine and just, no. I haven't been there. Not this week. Not this month. Okay, let's see. Oh, come on, I just want to get to the end so I can add wire. That's the goal. We're almost there. Probably you can't see anything I'm doing. I keep putting my hand there. I should just turn it so the moon's facing me. I'm working in the opposite direction. That's what I'm going to do. Hopefully you can still see. Maybe you'll even see better. Yeah, you should be able to see. Now, we can add it now. Or we can add it, no, we should do it now because we need room for the beads. So take your piece of wire, fold it in half, like that. Now bring it right to where you just finished twisting right there. Put it right there, and with your thumb, hold it really close. Because with this wire, the new one, we're gonna just twist like we always do before a bead. Now you have 2 more, okay? Now do the same on the other side. You can twist it like we always do. And then we're going to finish these 4 wires, and that will be all, I think, for this section, section 5. You can watch it again, because I'm going to have to do it to all of them, but I realize that I've already put hours of work into this, and sharing everything, it's a little bit much. I'm sure you don't want to watch 25 hours of me working on a project. But this part, 5, is where you'll learn. I showed you 2 things that are valuable. How to fill in a space and how to add branches. We don't want, we have to have this come out right. And honestly, this is kind of my fault. I'll tell you why. Okay, let me just finish this leaf. I put these down too low. I shouldn't have done that. I should have brought them up higher and had more of an open space. So now this is going to be huge. It's a huge tree. I don't know if I like the shape of the tree yet, but you know what? It just has to be pretty, that's all. Look at that. Now, we're going to be 2 branches. We have 4 now. That takes up this much space. So we do this to a few. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to do them on both evenly. I'm trying to just work with what I pick up, but what did I put on first? Okay, we'll do gold. Just slide them down. Look at this, guys. We'll have one there and another one there. So we've just, oops, filled in this entire space right here. This much. By adding one wire, we have 4. Isn't that magical? I'm going to leave it at that. I'm going to do the same on the other side. I'll beat it up, and then I'll come back and show you how to add the wire. Okay, so I'm going to show you 2 more things. We did add the wire on this side, how to make your branch of 2 to 4. So we got another piece of wire. This is scrap, as you can see. Bend it in half. And I forgot, and I started beating this one. I got carried away with my work. Line them up. See, line it up with right up here. Hold it really tight with your thumb and twist these 2 just a little bit, because the next thing you're going to do is bead. So like 3 or 4. Same thing on this side. Hold it and then put in your twists. So now we went from having that much space to 4 wires. Now we put these ones in at the end. Now this tree, I mean, I think I under twisted it here, that's why it's so long. So what we're gonna do, we have the same, we're at the same spot. We have 1 there and 1 here. So we have exactly what we need. We're gonna work on adding to the tree like we just did, but we're going to twist up a little bit more and then add, so it's, you can see more like branches. See what actually I think I did, I didn't twist the limbs long enough, and you can fix that. Just twist them together just like that. See, instead of having it like this, I want this limb longer. Just twist them together. Try and get them nice and tight and neat. It just makes it look thicker. See? Not bad. But that took away from your... No, it didn't. It didn't take away from anything. We're going to add wire. Now you're going to see more of this. I'm going to do the same thing right here. These 2 are not going to touch. I hope you can see what I'm doing. So these 2, I added this one, and I added one on that one. These 2 are for not the top section. So I want to, this isn't long enough for me. Let me move this so you can see. See right here, this little limb? I should have made it longer. So by twisting them together, right, I have a thicker looking branch. It's just too flimsy right here. So I'm going to get in there. You're going to twist them together. Go slow, and then it'll look like it's always been like that. See how much thicker that looks now? And then, of course, we'll bend our tree into place. That made a huge difference. Big, big, big difference. Now, let's see, we have the wire. I don't think I have anything really long over here. No, these are all short. Okay. Plan B. The short wires are for the ones that go short. I'm not going to measure. Just going to take some. This is some. I'm going to go to where I see. It's, wow, that's long. I'm not going to do that. Not yet. We need to bead first. And this one, we'll do this one first. I can't really attach them yet because I still have the wire next to it. I know right now you probably can't see me. I'm going to move this right to here. So now we increase the length on these two, and I like it. I think it looks stronger. I'm going to, I should bead this first, but then I still, on the other side now, I had 2, now I have 4. We're going to do the same thing. We twisted them together to make it thicker. Now we'll bead, and then I'll show you. We'll probably bead up to about here and then split it. Another thing you can do if you really want your branch to be thicker is, there goes the stomach, put that add-on, right, and twist them together like I did down there. It just thickens up your limb. I'm not going to do that right now. I'm happy with the way it looks so far. I'm going to put my leaf. I am just all thumbs with this project, trying to do it standing up on this space. It is so hard. I actually thought about trying to move the tripod so I could sit down and have it over me, but I can't. I can't do it. Didn't work. Mess up my situation the way I have it now works, so I'm just going to leave it alone for today. All right, for now, I'm going to move it all over the place today. Oh, come on now. Well, first of all, Amazon still did not deliver my champagne 6mm beads. I'm pretty close to not having any more left. Let's see what I got. That's it. Oops. Slide them down, cross them over, like that. How pretty is that, guys? I'm glad that I extended that I wrapped, that I twisted the 2 little ones together. If I had thought of it, I would have done it for the last 2 as well. But it's okay. No matter how I roll these around, they're so sparkly, I still have a hard time. More with these. The green ones aren't so bad. But I will chase a bead. If there's one I want to pick up, I'll get it. Especially if I'm working with bead soup. Like, nope, you have to go on. I need it right there. Oh, and one more thing, let me show you. I did pick through the, well, this is full of wire, big mess because I was working in the other room, but I took out all the 6mm champagne color, Look at what I found. Got 10 or 12 of the 8mm and the bicones, the dark green ones. And what I'm going to do with those, I'm going to alternate I don't know how, I'm going to figure out how many branches I have. I'd like to put one on each of the branches on top of the hoop. Or maybe, yeah, on top of the hoop, like right across the top. It'll look pretty. It's how I've been doing them lately. I like it a lot. Something different. It's not a 6mm. What am I doing? So right now it's snowing, and it's supposed to get nasty overnight. I don't like it. I had to pull down the shades in this room. I don't want to look at it. So tomorrow, my husband, well, he'll sleep in for breakfast, thankfully, unless it gets really, really bad. But the medical building is closed. But I know my husband, he'll be out there, which is fine because I watch him on camera. I have his camera set up on my phone and on my tablet because I worry. You know, he's out there on a weekend alone, and the parking lot has really good lights. But he'll be out there at 2 o'clock in the morning salting, and Mom, you just never know. You know, he's all by himself. I think of things like, try to be positive, but like what would happen if he fell? You know what I mean? When he's out there, he doesn't take his phone because he don't want to lose it in the snow. Say when he does weed whacking and not YouTube, Miss Abby. When he cuts the grass and stuff, he doesn't take his phone. Like he said, I can't hear it. But you know what? Take your phone. I don't know if it's a me thing, or if this is normal when you get older. I just like worry about everything. Oh, I was going to add a wire here. It's alright. We'll do it down here. See what happens? I just start working and I just don't even think, you know? That was the whole, oops, the whole purpose. I did one here, and now, let me add a wire. That's about the same space. That's how I measure it. If I have a long way to go, I just take some, but I want them to be the same because they'll reach with no problem. So I make it so that they're about the same length. Okay, almost missed it. That little space right there, that'll close up when I beat it. But you see, now we have 4. How cool is that? So we've got these 2. We've increased in size. We can't do, oh wait a minute, yeah, these 2 because they're part of the lower. So all we have left on this project now is, well, there's 4, there'll be 8, 16, 18 of them, because we're going to add another one right here. I'm not going to forget, I hope. Do you believe I have a video that is like still uploading? It says uploading, and then it says checks soon or something like that, but it's been hours, many. It's just crazy. I don't understand. And it's not like I mean, I put everything private. This way here I get a chance to review it and, you know, add stuff in the description if I want to. I did stuff in the description, but you know what? I've done, this is going to be part 6. And I'm not writing them all down again. I'm just not. So if you have any questions about bead size, wire, it's all in a playlist from Amazon. And I'm not going to write them in the box again. I actually wrote them all, everything. Not that it's hard. I mean, if I could copy and paste on my phone, I'd do it. But I don't know how. I can on a laptop. But it is what it is. What's the matter, Ab? What, honey? She does this all day. Every time I walk by her, she makes that sound. What? All I did was move. She's at the bottom of the bed. She wants me to go love on her. She likes it when I put my head down. She rubs her head all over me. Wow, that's supposed to be over there. I only get to do that once. Ooh. We'll do it under. Yeah, that'll be fine. I didn't forget. Do I want to do it here? Yeah, I guess. Okay. Measurement. This is going to make the hoop, right? Maybe not. I might have to add wire. Okay. So I'm not going to add wire. Actually, I am, because I did it on the other one, right? Okay, we got that one. We got this one that's not done. Good. This one that's not done. Where is it? Here we go. That's not done. This one has added wire. This one does not. This one, well, we're still at the same place. So you know what I'm going to do, because now I'm looking at this, right? For the amount of wire it takes to do the gold leaves and the twisting and everything, this is going to run short, I think. So I will put wire, but a long piece, so that when I'm twisting and adding my beads, I'll do it with the long one and then I won't come up short. It's the only way I can think to do it. I do not want to add another section. Absolutely no, no, no. If this isn't long enough, because I will come back, I just cut it. See what you made me do? Oh no. That's alright. We'll put it with the scrap wire. I meant not to cut that, I meant to fold it. And don't cut it until you fold it. I don't know if you caught what I did, but yeah. Okay. Okay, we're going to add the wire. What now? What's the matter? And put it right as close as you can get it. If you put your thumbnail right in there, you won't get that little triangle. But if you do get it when you're beading, it'll twist its way out. It's not hard. Right now my fingers are hurting. It's got a lot of hours put into this. Okay, this is where you're going to get your triangle, right there. So, can you see? Try and get this as close as you can, but you still have to hold it right there so it doesn't break. Yeah. So now we have 4 more branches. So we've got right there, look at that. We increased the branches so that they will make it around the tree. Alright, so now, yes, Abby, do I want to do this one? Oh, I did this one. Let's make sure. Okay, those have to be twisted regular. These have added branches. These have, well, they both have 4. I don't remember adding this one, but I did, I guess. No, I didn't. Did I? I know I twisted them together. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to call that a wrap for today, guys. I'm tired. Plus, I want to check on the upload, and I want to show you something else. I will see you tomorrow.